though this is a very new topic, but this is very important aspect in our life if you are a parent. So all the parents who are watching this me live, please raise a hand, say hi. And if you want to improve your relationship with your child, then please watch the video till end, because I am sure uh, this video will add some value in your thought process. So with that, let's start today's video. If you feel this the video is little slower and you can increase the speed, please increase the increase the speed if you are not watching live. And the people who are watching live, you can comment so that we can also interact. So what I mentioned as the topic name, that if you are a parent, then don't do this or don't tell these four things with your child. What are those four things? I'll discuss one by one. So the first thing is, don't try to be very logical with your kids. So I think kids are up to a certain age, maybe 18 years. So if your child is less than 18 years, then don't be try to logical, especially when they are kind of emotional. So if your child is crying, if your child is shouting at you, if your child is asking you for something very rudely, whatever negative emotion, if your child, like whatever is the negative emotion, if your child is feeling something that now, that means your logical mind is the least thing your child want that time. So what you can do based on your child's primary aspect. Like there is a three kind of way we do all those input: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. If you want to know more about how to understand your child is visual or more auditory or more kinesthetic, comment below and then I can make a separate video on that. So based on that, if you already know that your child is more visual or more kinesthetic, so then do whatever your child want that time. So suppose I'm giving my example. So my elder daughter is very much kinesthetic. So whenever she is feeling any negative emotion like crying, complaining, anything, when I understood that yes, she is kinesthetic, then I always, whatever is, like if she is wrong also, that also I know, I'll just tell her that, okay, come, give me a hug. And just I'll try to hug her. I'll just put my head in her, like my hand in her head, and I'll be like that for 20-30 seconds. And that makes her more calm than if I tell her that you should not do this now, you should not do that, look, this. So any logical thing don't apply to your kids if they are feeling any negative emotion. Yes, this was the point number one. The second point, which is also very important, uh, do you know that our mind, two times our mind is in a different state than the rest of the day? When we wakes up and when you 1 hour before we sleep. So these two times, like 1 hour after your child wakes up and 1 hour before your child are going to sleep, these two times don't tell any negative word to your child. I know it may be difficult, maybe they are doing something very wrong and you want to tell them, but don't use negative words in that time of the day. Why? Let me tell you. If you don't know that in that time of the day, our brain waves are mostly in alpha condition. So how the brain wave changes? So delta is the deep sleep condition. Then it comes theta, when we all just like in the morning, maybe 4 to 5 or 6, depending on at what time you wakes up. That time is your theta, when you are not deep sleep, but kind of very light sleep, or so that is the time, like you wakes up sometimes and again you sleep. That's your theta condition. Then comes alpha condition, when you wakes up, the first 1 hour, 1.5 hour is your alpha condition. That's the most creative situation of our brain. That is the time when our subconscious mind is super accept mode. And if you don't know, our subconscious mind is the mind which doesn't know logic. So whatever you tell your subconscious mind, the subconscious mind believes. And if you tell your child, just think, if you tell your child that time that you can't do anything, why are you doing like this, don't you know this, or something, like any negative word what you generally tell. I'm not telling you are telling, but if you tell, don't do this mistake. I'm telling you, whatever they are doing, tell in a positive way. Like suppose if your kid is doing some mistake, you can tell them that I know you love to do this, but can you do this instead of doing this? Can you read some books in that time? Okay, yeah, or you can tell that, okay, come now abhi khelte hain. Now we can play now this time. Do something creative activities, reading books, discussing some way, some storytelling, or how was your day? Why did you like your school day today? Any discussion with them. Everything you do, but don't repeat any negative words. And after wake up, anyway, if your child is going to school, mostly morning school, then you will be actually making him or her ready, getting ready. So that is the time. It's a very the probability is less that you will interact negatively with them. But sometimes we also do that. If they don't want to go to school, or if they don't want to wake up, instead of shouting at them, see what you can do so that they can wakes up early. So again, I'll give my example, though I am not a perfect mom, obviously, but my elder daughter's school start at 6. So I mean, not start at 6. I have to she has to get her bus at 6. So she has to wake up at least 5:15. By 5:15 she has to wake up. And every day I was struggling with that. So now also I'm struggling. I'm not I'll not tell lie. So I was telling that my daughter, yeah, so that I am struggling to wake her up in the morning. So what I do right now for a week, last week I am doing, I'm telling her first, whenever she doesn't want to wake up, I just hug her. I just tell her, okay, chalo, let's do some dancing. So then we put some of her favorite song. Earlier, I used to tell like, no, 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 in the morning, we should not listen that kind of song and all. But then I realized that there is nothing best time to do something. So if it is best for your child, if it is best for you, then don't give those arguments. So that's one thing you also can do. Whatever your child likes to do that time, maybe a good song or something, you can apply those things. But anyway, that's a different thing. The third point is most important, another most important aspect. The third aspect, which is very important, which we often tell to our kids, I am sure 100% that your parents must have told you, if you are a parent of like if you are born in 90s or 80s. That is, again, I need to tell this in Hindi because वो English में मजा नहीं आएगा. We always we listen. I mean, we have heard this that पैसे क्या पेड़ पे उगते हैं, या फिर in Bengali if I say that पैसा की गाछे तोड़े. So I like we all have heard, must have heard this sentence, and maybe you are also telling it to your kids whenever they want something unreasonable, right? But don't repeat this same mistake which we have been part of. If you tell your child that yes, earning money is very difficult, then that will go to their subconscious mind, and it's not true. At least in this age, it's not true. Yeah, I agree that we should not spend our money unnecessarily, but if you know a skill which is uh, which can be sellable, and uh, if you are very good at that skill, you can earn lot of money. That's why you can see that some kids even are earning from their YouTube channel more than a CEO earn. So a CEO from a very good like maybe from IIT IIM, they are also not earning that much uh, what a kid from their YouTube channel is earning. Or I have seen few kids who have launched their app and they are earning in crores. So it's not about पैसे पेड़ पे उगते हैं या नहीं. It's about understanding the value of money, and to understand that earning money is not difficult. So I like in our childhood, in the middle class family, we are always been taught that earning money is very difficult. You have to study very hard to earn money. There are very few people who can earn good money. So if you are also passing on this knowledge to your child, stop that. And the fourth point, we sometimes do, we compare with our child with anyone else child, or maybe we compare one child with another. This is also a very, very bad mistake we are doing as a parent. So don't do that mistake also. So instead of saying that, see your sister or see your brother, how good he or she is, tell that, do you feel that you are improving from what you were yesterday? Or in what position, and in like how you want to see yourself end of this month on this aspect. Like suppose your child is not very good at maths, and her sibling is very good at maths, something like that. I'm just taking an example. So instead of saying that, see your brother, how good he is in maths, you just tell that, can you, can you improve your maths from the way you are now? Or what goal you can set that, like how you want to see yourself in maths from maybe in 2 months. So just compare with themselves for any aspect. And that's the right way to do. So I hope this video is not very longer. I don't know whether you can see me live or not because the video got stuck. So let's see how it is recording. And thank you for watching the full video. And if you want to really work with me one-on-one, where I will work on your problem, particularly how you are handling situation with your child or any other relationship, please reach me from Facebook or any other WhatsApp or any other way of connecting me. There are a lot of numbers and everything is mentioned from my Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. You can reach me through this. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.